the General Secretary of the World Council of Churches, and the World Council of Churches has worked with many countries, and we have been working with Zimbabwe, and we have been working quite intentionally with the Zimbabwe Council of Churches. And of course, we are quite involved in what happens in Zimbabwe as well. And having met with the church leaders in Zimbabwe, I have had the opportunity to meet with the President and to share some of the thoughts that are in the minds of the leaders and the people. We have discussed a number of different issues. We've discussed issues that are global in terms of climate change. We've talked about youth and unemployment. We've talked about the amendment bill in terms of the Constitution. We've had some discussions on that issue and how we can work together to advance that in the country in terms of positive spirit of bringing people aboard. We talked about divisions and how we can find healing and seek unity in those situations, and there's been some very good conversations on that. We also talked about issues of gender justice and the impact on women, and government shared with us their work in that area and feel quite comfortable to know that they are doing sufficient work in that area itself. The Council of Churches has been always keen to hold a national dialogue, an all-inclusive dialogue, and they have discussed that with government in the past. We were able to reiterate that point and have asked government if they would participate in that process, which would be church-led. And the President has assured us that the Ministry, Foreign Ministry Department is looking at that. They have no objections in terms of working with the churches, and they are keen for that. We found a very positive energy and spirit to work for reconciliation and healing, addressing the past historic occurrences in the country, dealing with issues of trauma, and seeking to find dialogue to help people to be healed and restored. So our meeting was a very positive meeting, dealing with all the issues, not only localized in terms of Zimbabwe, but also within the region. We also had a discussion on the issue of the returnees. I come from South Africa myself, even though I live now in Switzerland in Geneva. But we discussed the issue of the returnees. We outlined the concern and the need to help for the reintegration of people into the Zimbabwean context. The President has given the assurance that government is on the top of that, and they are doing everything to receive people, to know that this is the home for them, and therefore government will do everything to make sure that they feel that they are back home. The President has indicated quite clearly that they have always said that anybody who from Zimbabwe has gone abroad, that Zimbabwe is always home. And so as they have returned, government is giving us the assurance that they will work in reintegrating the returnees into society. From a global point of view, the World Council of Churches is dealing with these issues because we are obviously concerned about how migrants, immigrants are treated in the world itself. And so the interest of the WCC in what is happening in South Africa and here and in other countries in the African region, we are working with those things. So we were very pleasantly received, beautiful hospitality, wonderful conversation, a very good spirit of working together. The Council of Churches has affirmed their desire to work with government in dealing with these issues that I've named and many more. And the government has also equally affirmed their desire to continue to foster a good relationship they have with churches. And so that, in a nutshell, is a summary of the conversations that we've had.
Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you. Excellent.
Thank you.